Miguel Iturrate here at the iBot Vaults, and we're going to get into some boxing for this week. We've got boxing popping up with odds on Thursday, the June 4th, and obviously then we've got the big shows on Saturday and stuff. So let's run through this. On Thursday, June 4th in LA at the Belasco Theater, Oscar De La Hoya brings you his LA Fight Club series. And the feature fight is at featherweight. It's Jason Velez at minus 3,000 facing Daniel Ramirez at plus 1,300. Oscar's proud of the matchmaking on this. This should be a high-action fight, but Velez is the big favorite. He's expected to win. He's coming off a loss, rather a draw, but he did not get the IBF featherweight title in his bid against Evgeny Gradovich. Gradovich has since gone on to lose that belt this past weekend to Lee Selby, but Velez thinks he's in the mix, and this is a bounce-back fight for him. De La Hoya has some nice local fighters on the undercard. We'll see if those lines pop up at the books later on. Heading out to the Barclays Center on Saturday, June 6th. This is the big fight, obviously. You got Miguel Cotto at minus 650 facing Daniel Geale at plus 475. Cotto putting his middleweight belt on the line. He's a big favorite. Geale coming from Australia, not to be underestimated. He's a tough guy, and he's a full-blown middleweight, whereas Cotto sort of, caught Sergio Martinez at the end of his career to net this middleweight championship, but he's probably too small for the real front line of guys. But we'll see what he's got here. He's got, obviously, at the Barclays Center with his Puerto Rican audience. He's trying a new venue in New York, but he pretty much owns New York, so look for Cotto to be a big favorite with the fans there as well. No more lines for that, but you've got a couple of other fights on that card of interest with Fredo Vasquez Jr. and things, so there should be more lines that pop up there. And then no lines up yet, but the StubHub Center on June 6th, Saturday, has a big show as well. You got Robert Guerrero returning to the ring. You got Alfredo Angulo fighting. You've got Oscar Molina, a couple of other well-known prospects on this card. So I look for lines to start popping up for the StubHub Center sometime later this week. That card's set there on USA, on the NBC network in the United States. Vic Darchinyan's on that card. It's a world featherweight fight for the WBA between Vic Darchinyan and Jesus Marcellus Cuellar. So definitely that's one that we're going to be looking at later on this week. Anyway, that's some of the boxing. We'll hit you after the fights.